Hey guys, welcome to the Mental Health Show. Wow, it's a beautiful sunny day. I'm trying to film here with the sun in my eyes and a beautiful sunny day. Am I grateful to be here? Am I grateful to be here, healthy, well, sane? I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder nearly 10 years ago, and I went into a therapeutic community, and I was in there for nearly 2 years, did my work and came out with inner peace. And so I'm here to tell you that borderline personality disorder, a condition which loads and loads of people are being diagnosed with, a complex needs disorder, is totally manageable. I went into a therapeutic community for nearly 2 years, and I had to surrender. It took me a long time to surrender in the community, and I will tell you my story over the next episodes that you watch, because it's really important for you to know that if you do get to go into a therapeutic community, you do have to surrender. Now, when you first go in there, you're just going to do what you do, and you won't know that it's harming you. But that's the way it is. But then they're going to take your medication off of you, because all the work is done without medication. I have never had any medication for my condition, and I am very, very well. So it's up to me to go out there and to tell you the truth of how BPD can be managed. But you need to get yourself to a therapeutic community or learn the tools that I'm going to teach you. So here on Moving on TV, this is the Mental Health Show, and in the next few episodes, bit by bit, I will be filling you in more and more about BPD, because I do not want to hog this channel, but I think it's so important to tell you what I've got to tell you. You see, I went into the therapeutic community and I learned that I was blaming myself for my childhood. And it took a hell of a lot for me to realize that. And once I realized it, I was able to let it go. And then I got my inner peace. And the inner peace has stayed with me ever since, even through the death of my father and being 4 months in a wheelchair. As you know, I'm still on crutches, getting myself back to walking. So bit by bit, I'm getting there, but I have never touched any medication, not for anything, not for my mental health issues, not for anything. And I'm here to tell you that BPD is totally manageable with the structure and support. But one of the most important things you have to do when you're diagnosed is you have to explain to your family what borderline personality disorder is. And the only way you can understand that is by reading about your condition and learning about your personalities. You see, because when I go into a certain personality, if I do, which I do occasionally, you know, we do on and off, these personalities live inside of us, and in times of stress they come to the fore. I explain all of that to my family or to my husband, and then he knows how to deal with it. And the most important thing you've got to expect from your family and ask them to help you with is to validate that part of you, to love that part of you. And if they can't do that, well, then you're going to have to do it for yourself. You're going to have to learn that part of you, learn to love that part of you, learn to be compassionate towards that part of you, validate that part of you, and tell them you have a right to be angry, you have a right to be frightened. Because a lot of us, when we were children, we were told, I know I was, we weren't allowed to express our emotions, and that's how we were brought up. I know I was, and it's very difficult when you're an adult, because you've got those affirmations inside you that you're not allowed to be frightened, you're not allowed to cry, blah, 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 especially men. I'm telling you now that you're allowed to cry. You have to express your emotions. You have to get them out, but in a safe way. The therapeutic community gives you that safety. The therapeutic community gives you the bell to ring when you're feeling that you need support. The therapeutic community gives you a 24-hour support system where you all support each other. The therapeutic community gives you responsibility for your life and the community, because you have to sit in meetings, you have to chair meetings. The therapeutic community gives you a voice and a presence. And I'm here to tell you all of that. So if you get diagnosed with borderline personality personality disorder, ask your doctor to refer you to a TC or a therapeutic community in your area. Go in there and do your work. And I can tell you from my experience, if you do, you will get inner peace. I can promise you that you will get inner peace, like I did. And I was a difficult case, believe me. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say now, because I want to move on with other people's programs, and people are blocking the sun here. So that's all I'm going to say today on the Mental Health Show. Get yourself to a therapeutic community, ask your doctor, and we need more. So I'm asking the Prime Minister to build more therapeutic communities in this country instead of giving out loads of drugs that don't work. You take care. If you have to take some medication, you have to take it. I do it my way, and in the therapeutic community, you're not allowed to use medication because you have to find out what shocked you in the first place. So you take care, lots of love, and if you want to come onto the show, let me know. It's lauren@movingontv.uk. You can call me on 07437 532 798. Bringing the hope back into your lives. Take care now. Thank you for watching.